Hey there, how's it going everybody? Welcome back, Plant Abundance here. Just wanted to check in with everyone, bring you out to the garden with me on this beautiful evening as the sun begins to set. I'm out here enjoying myself at the moment, just appreciating being where I'm at. Out here in the garden is a wonderful place to decompress and be one with nature. And the evening when the sun is setting and the morning when the sun is rising are my two favorite times to be out here. There's so much to observe and to learn from. Whether it be just watching nature or looking at the detail of your garden, it's almost like high def at those times of day. In the midday, when the sun is really bright and whiting everything out, you can miss a lot of detail. But in the early morning and in the evening, you can really see everything. You may notice something that you would otherwise have missed. So a lot of times I may find myself just sitting out here relaxing, thinking about the day, thinking about tomorrow, just appreciating the work that I've accomplished out in the garden. But tonight I'm going to actually be multitasking and using this time to both enjoy myself and do a foliar spray on the plants growing out here. And for those not familiar, foliar spray, foliar feeding, is where you spray the leaves of your plants in order to fertilize rather than drench the roots. So this is a 2-gallon pump sprayer. I'm going to eyeball about 2 tablespoons of fish emulsion. About 2 tablespoons of liquid kelp. Add in our water. Nice foamy goodness in there. I'm going to give it a few pumps. There we go. Well, we're losing light quick here, guys. But I just wanted to bring you along, share with you what I'm up to out here, and remind you, if you're not already, to look into the foliar spray. It's a great way to produce healthy plants and trees and also help them to be more resilient towards pests and fungal type diseases. It's really worth it. Easy to do, low cost. Doing this just after post bloom, when the tree is starting to flush out all those new leaves, is one of the best times to apply your foliar spray. And you can do this weekly, bi-weekly, once a month. It's really up to you. Anyway, I'll be heading in soon, getting a couple other things done, so maybe I'll check in with you again in a little bit when I get inside. So now that I'm inside, the fun don't stop. I'm getting ready to seed another tray of these Jiffy pellets. I've been doing nearly one of these a night, some cases 2 or 3. So there are hundreds more plants still going to be plugged into the garden. So I'll let this sit and absorb the water for a few minutes, then I'll come back and seed the tray. And if you're wondering where it is I'm going to be putting in all these hundreds of new plants, well, a lot of them are going to get plugged in patches. So I may be putting 20 or 25 of the same variety of plant in about a 5 by 5 foot area. And that would be 1 foot spacing, so square foot gardening, which is appropriate for a lot of the varieties I'm growing. So I waited about 10 minutes. These are fully engorged with the water now. And I'm going to be planting out this herb, yarrow, which is a medicinal herb, makes a great ground cover, beneficial insect attractor. It's a perennial. And I've shown you the different ways I've done this before. Basically just open up the top of this netting. And with the really small seed like this, I'll sprinkle in more than a few into each cell. And I'll just slightly work it in using a little knife here. And in just a couple minutes, 22 new plant starts now going. I'm going to now place this in my grow room on a heating mat. Once it starts to sprout up, I'll put it under some lights, and a few weeks from now, it will get plugged out into the garden. Now the weather outside is nice enough to direct seed these, but getting these started indoors and getting a nice little plant start going gives me a much better chance of success. Well, that's going to do it for now, everyone. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Dan from plantabundance.com. Take care, I'll be talking to you again soon.